What's up, Round Bananas? What's up, Giovanni? Good morning, both of y'all. Good morning, good morning. I haven't seen y'all in a long, long time. How's everybody been? Go ahead and double tap that screen for me, y'all fellas. Let's go. I ain't been on YouTube, guys. I've been over on TikTok. I know some of y'all don't have TikTok. I keep forgetting I'm mine when I come in. I'm confused why my name is blue. You know, one day at a time. I'm thankful I'm given another day to breathe. Right now, what we're doing, we're inspiring the youth to do better these days. I don't know if y'all aware of Emily Pike, a 14-year-old Apache member from the San Carlos Reservation here in Arizona. Well, I'm Apache myself. I'm a percentage of Apache because my parents have half of. My real father was Cuban and black, and my mama was Native American and Mexican. So I have a lot of mix. Hey, Springtrap, what's up, everybody? Double tap the screen for me, please, y'all. Double tap the screen. Everybody that's barely coming on in, please double tap the screen for me. I much appreciate it. It does help me out in the long run. I need all the likes I can get every time I go live. But yeah, we're today at 11 o'clock down at the Capitol. There's going to be a lot of brothers and sisters and neighbors down there. We're going to be doing a protest today, or a rally, against how the system has failed our brothers and sisters over and over again. Time after time again, the system has failed us all. It failed the indigenous people. It's failed the community. It's failed everybody. Can you stream more on YouTube? Yeah, sure. You almost have 1K. Yeah, almost. I'm almost there. One day at a time, though. But today at 11 a.m., today is going to be a big part of history as we continue to push forward in the Emily Pike case. Yo, Mr. Noah, guess what? I got a girlfriend. What? You got a girlfriend, Springtrap? That is awesome. And how's it going, bud? How's it going so far? Now that you've broke out of your shell. Now that you broke out of your shell, how do you feel? You're getting older now. You're going to get wiser. You're in high school, right, Springtrap? But yeah, guys, like I was saying, ever since the Emily Pike case started, it's brought a lot of tragic to the community and to some neighbors and some brothers and sisters. And the way they did her was lemons. Okay, all right. But the way they did this poor child was not okay. It was gruesome. It was unhuman. It was disgusting. And I hope the day comes that God allows us to have this man put on trial and given the opportunity to do life without parole, He would never hit parole for the murder of Emily Pike, and let the brothers and the homies and the natives, the white boys, have a turn on him. That's what I think should happen. I think they should let him have free will to walk in prison, hit the main line, and let the brothers and everybody behind those walls take their turn on him. Because that's just how I feel inside, y'all, about what happened to this poor child. Me too. I support you, Mr. Nine. Thank you, Springtrap. Thank you so much. It would be unfair that this man never got caught, or man's, or whoever's involved in this child's murder, that he never be caught. It's time to break the cycle, everybody. It's time to break the cycle on how all of our brothers and sisters and neighbors and all our indigenous people around the world go through things. Not just the indigenous people, but the community as well. Because the community is what keeps us all together, keeps us thriving. But if you don't have a community and you don't have people that care about what's going on in the community, then I don't think they should be even living in the community, to be honest. It's time to get rid of the people that don't want to be involved in the community, because there's a lot going on outside of the community, you know, that we have no control of. Silly gobbler, can I have some money? And this is serious, y'all. Today at 11 a.m. today, we're going to be at the Capitol, downtown Phoenix, supporting our dear Emily Pike and all our indigenous people and all our indigenous women that all went through something, or for the ones that don't have a voice, are still gone out there in the dirt and ain't been found. We're going to bring them home once and for all. We're going to bring them all back so that their families can be at peace. Today is going to mark that day. Today is going to mark the day that we mark in history, that we are going to make a stand, and we're going to say, no, we're not going to take any more bullshit from the government, from the system, and from just whoever wants to put people down and make their lives a living hell and doesn't want to give them support. Now, this has been going on for centuries, for decades. Since the coming of finding the Native Americans. When Christopher Columbus came across them waters and discovered the United States, he was not looking for Native Americans, y'all. His whole thing was based on finding the Indians from India. That was his goal. Now, if that would have been taken place and that would have happened decades ago, then today we wouldn't be at where we would be at. Another person would have discovered the United States. But for some odd reason, he was led here to the free land, home of the Native Americans. Pushed his way through to murder, rape, and sell. All this bullshit about the fucking Thanksgiving shit, you guys, please do not listen to that bullcrap. Now, they were shown different things. They were given pistols, rifles, whatever. There was another person that showed them all kinds of stuff. But there's no such thing as no motherfucking Thanksgiving, you guys. Because those poor people were murdered and raped and sold. It's time to take a stand for our brothers and our sisters, everybody. It's time to take a stand for our community. Why you think the greats were all murdered and silenced? Because each time they try to do something positive for the community, there's some fucking devil in the back lurking, waiting and seeking his opportunity to be the vulture he is to take out that positive human being for all that they're doing for the community and want to see change. Because they're tired of seeing their people go through things. For everybody that's coming on in, I do appreciate y'all. Double tap the screen and don't forget to hit that sub button. And go check out my latest videos. We're trying to get these watch hours up. So what I'm saying to everybody that's coming on in and what I'm talking about the unfairness, the unequalness of what the people going through here today. If you look around you, we are all separated. We are all categorized in the order. Why is that? Because we have less money than this person, or we don't have residuals like this person. Well, guess what? Some of these people in this world were given those things because of their family. Now, most of us got to be hardworking American citizens or find other ways and means of getting, funds. Now, I feel bad for the ones that don't have a way like most of us do. But that's where the government and the system should step in and help out. And when I say that, I'm talking about my brothers and sisters and my neighbors that are living on the reservations around the world. Now, the government doesn't give them nothing. Doesn't give them food stamps. Doesn't give them no supplement checks. No nothing. They have to live dirty. They have to find means of way of getting water, means of way of cooking food. Now, what if these people don't have any means for transportation now? For everybody that's coming on in, there's 18 of us in here, please. I'd appreciate everybody. Double tap the screen, hit a sub, go check out my latest videos, trying to get these watch hours up. Now, if the government was to step in and help them out and give them these resources, now we wouldn't be where we at today. Like for the Amber Alerts, this is another thing, y'all. Why is it that Amber Alerts are set for different circumstances? Why is it not that the Amber Alert isn't working for anything, for everything? For if a kid is ran away, for a kid that's was abducted, for a kid that is being pursued, for a kid that got kidnapped or anything like that. Why is it that my brothers and sisters living on the reservations don't have access to the Amber Alert? Why is it that The little girl Gabby, if everybody knows, you know, the little girl Gabby had an Amber Alert. She had a trial. They didn't stop. They didn't stop looking for her killer. She had a Netflix series or a Netflix documentary, as I say. There was so much light spread on this little girl. Double tap the screen, everybody, please. I appreciate it if you guys can double tap the screen. It helps me out in the long run. Please don't be lurking in here. I do appreciate y'all for the ones that did tap. Now, why is that? Now, do you see the unfairness, the equalities of how people be treated unfairly? My peoples don't have no voice. So now when I speak for everybody. I speak for my youth. I speak for my elders. And I speak for my relatives that are dead and gone, or my people on the reservation, people that are going through things all over the world. I speak for them. I'm the voice of the streets. And when I say the voice of the streets, I mean the real voice of the streets. Positive, not negative. We're spreading positive, not negative. I'm a misfit. So therefore, I'm here for all the misfits, and I stand by them. For every single youth that is going through something out there in the world, I stand with them. I am the voice for them. Because when I was growing up as a kid, I didn't have nothing. Later in life, then things started changing. We started seeing government cheese, government food stamps, and I'm appreciative of those things. Because without them things, they wouldn't have shown me to do better in life and not just to rely on government assistance. So yes, I made some changes. Yes, there's been some different, how we get monies, but we still get government cheese at the end of the day because we need that to survive. Here's a story that you might want to hear, Mr. Nine. So my stepdad abused me and my brother. He gave my brother 2 black eyes and he gave me a brain injury. And everybody makes fun of me because of it. Springtrap. I'm sorry, little bro. Now you see, my subscribers, my mods, not only them, but everybody's going through something and has been through something. I could tell you guys right now, I've been through hell and came back. I'm 32 years old and I have 5 kids. 6, I may say. And a lot has happened in my life. It's been tragic. It's been really, really messed up, you guys. But that's a different subject to touch on. I do appreciate you sharing Springtrap, and that's very heartwarming to my soul and my heart as well, because I feel it. I was abused as a child. Growing up, my stepfather was really a fucking asshole. He's a fucking asshole, and I still love him. At the end of the day, I have to love him. And I have to respect my elders. But that's the past. But if I can't talk about it, then I haven't got through it. So I could sit here and say to you guys that I've been through it. I've been through so much, you guys. And life has taught me over and over and over again. Be careful who you give yourself to. Be careful who you allow into your life. Be careful on how much energy you give somebody. Let me fix my do-rag. Please, everybody, double tap the screen, everybody. This is the Peteygreedy Show. Welcome on in. This morning we are talking politics. We're talking about positivity and negativity. And we're talking about the government and the system. And if you have any past life experiences or going through anything now, you maybe should go ahead and share in the chat. I'm here and I'm listening and I care. I do appreciate everybody coming on in, stopping on in, and giving me a piece of your time, because I know you're getting ready for the day. And for the ones that are sleeping, I'm here. Good morning. But yes, like I was saying, again, today at 11 o'clock, we are meeting downtown Capitol, at the Capitol, We're going to be talking about the unfair of injustice of the government and the system, and how they are corrupted, and how they don't care about certain, communities. Certain communities they don't care about. Now, a lot of people been going through a lot of things in the world, and most of us can just walk past and brush it off and not even care. Now, when there is unfairness and there's no equalities to the communities, well, then I have to step in and be a voice for these people, because they're not going to be heard as loud as they want to be. So I'm the lion in the room, and we are addressing the elephant in the room, and that is the government and the system that they use and they work with, that has failed us over and over and over again. A lot of kids have died. A lot of kids have went missing. CPS, known as Child Protective Services. Thank you for the like. What's up, baby Simba? Child Protective Services, known as CPS, or wherever you're at in the United States, call it CPS. Here, they call it DCS. In the state of Arizona, they call it DCS. But where I'm from, we call it CPS, Child Protective Services. I'm from California. So, I am a victim. My children are victims of this fucked up system. I was treated very unfairly in government, in the courtroom. I didn't have no equal rights to my trial, as they say that you do. Because at the time it was a mother state here in Phoenix. I didn't come to stream because my phone was taken. Oh, well, welcome back, baby Simba. I'm glad you're here. Sorry, you guys. I subbed you, OG. Thank you, Ben Vega. Thank you, guys. Now, like I was saying, I'm a victim. My 5 kids are a victim to the system. Now, everybody knows that CPS are the real human traffickers. They go to different homes when they get a call, and they investigate these certain families for different criteria to see if their children are getting abused, to see if they have food, to see how they live in conditions. Do the parents have jobs? Are they financially stable? All those things are unfair, because, for one, what if this family can't get jobs? But this family can. This family has resources versus this family doesn't have resources. who's going to get the help first? The one with resources or the one without? It's a Libra scale. Evil and good. It's unbalanced. There's so much evil going on in the world that the amount of goodness does not amount and hold up that Libra scale. I seen them take the whole block once in the 80s. All my friends were taking. Crazy how they can steal people's kids. Yes. I have two older siblings that I've never even met. They was taken when they was kids. Because at the time, my mother was whatever she was in her past life. That is my mother, and I'm not going to speak bad about her. But at the time, she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know what paperwork she was signing because my mother didn't go to school like that. My mama didn't understand certain things. So when my granny called CPS on her, and she called the cops on my auntie. My auntie Angie, she's dead now. She's my black aunt. She's dead. She got hit by a fucking car in the middle of the night. A lady hit her. Didn't see her on her bike. Didn't see her with her light. Because, yeah, she's black. And it was raining. So the lady's excuse was, and she still ain't been caught. But the lady's excuse is, she had to keep going. Now, as one of my subscribers, Ben Vega, said, back in the late 80s, this is a true story, a lot of kids were getting taken left, right. CPS, known as Child Protective Services, was going around different communities and taking children. If they got a phone call and say, hey, this kid is living conditions are not okay. The parents don't care about them. And we all know back in the 80s, there was a lot of crack. When the crack was introduced, it was a crack pandemic, man. I mean, that crack was no joke, man. Your mama, your daddy, your granny, your auntie would leave you at the crack house all fucking day. Shitty, pissy, smelly. Now, I know what my brothers and sisters in the 80s went through. It was fucked up. Yes, it is. But then you have the crackhead parents, crackhead, whoever was taking care of these kids in the 80s and the late 90s when the crack pandemic was a little slowing down. Now you got speed coming up. You got the speed coming up. This is what they call crank. Back in the day, it was called crank. It's coming up. And you got that white China, that Puron hair on. It's coming out, man. It's coming out. It's coming out. So little by little, other things just started coming out. And the parents that were once crackheads wanted to change their lives. They got tired of smoking crack. They saw that it was destroying their lives. They wanted to change. Then the parents had an opportunity to go in court and fight for custody for their kids. Now, there's been a lot of success stories in the past, decades, because my relatives, my cousins, their parents, some of their parents passed away and some of them did it. But now they changed their life. They don't do drugs. They're sober. And they about their family. Now, we trying to inspire the same foundation, the fundamentals to the youth. Because the youth don't have no voice. The youth are lost and they out there, and it's hard to bring them back. So I say to everybody that's here today, please, let's be a voice for our community. Let's be a voice for our children. Let's be a voice for the kids, men and women that don't have a voice. And let's step up to the plate and let's help. It doesn't matter about giving back money-wise. If you see somebody that's in need, you're driving around your city, you're walking around your city, help them out. Even if it's the last thing you got, pick them up, because you never know, it could be one of your relatives laying on that street corner. You don't even know it. Let me read my comments in the chat. Fake ass chain. We got some. Where my mods at? Not taking care of this situation here. Giovanni did. I think he had to go. Okay, we got white vans come run. Fake ass chain. 86 was worst year. Yes, it was. Cheston Labor say it. Hi. Cheston Green on your name aloud. Ben Vega. Chest on, get a life, G. Chest on, get a life, G. Man, these is not fake chains, Brody. What are you talking about? We ain't on that. Yeah, you always got a player hater, man, coming in because don't want to see your brother shine, bro. Get up on here and stop dick riding, bro. Stop coming here and fucking up my life. Somebody get his ass out of here. Cheston, whatever your name is. Neck. My green is neck. That's a tattoo. Are you blind? You can't see? Come on, bro. Get out of here, man. Ain't nothing fake, man. Come on, bro. It's real shit, bro. Real shit. Oh, if this is fake too, why is my wrist not green? Oh, wait, that's a tattoo. Fucking ignorant bastard. See what's going on in the world? You got a dumbasses that don't know how to read, write, don't understand, or not intellectual, nothing. Don't have no education whatsoever. Now, I know I can't talk much, but I went to school. I dropped out as a junior in high school. I dropped out because I didn't see no purpose. I was a young father at the same time. So I couldn't give my all to school. I couldn't do as I wanted to do in school. Now that I'm 32, everybody, you should go back to school. Go back to school. Finish school. I'm good. Maybe when I'm hitting my 50s, maybe I'll go back to school and finally walk this stage so my family and my children and my grandkids can be like, hey, Ray, man, granddad did it. Grandpappy did it. But right now, I'm busy being a voice for the streets in my community and for my indigenous people around the world, around the U.S. Because in Canada, we got brothers and sisters too. But like I was talking about, everybody, welcome on in, everybody. For the ones that ain't tapped in, tap in, please. And put your bell to all notifications and hit that sub button. And go watch my latest videos. We're getting these watch hours up. But today at 11 a.m. today, we're going to make history, you know. We're going to make history today. All my brothers and sisters and neighbors, we're all going to gather down at the Capitol here in Phoenix, Arizona today. And we're all going to march and rally on and protest against the system. And we're going to march in the name of Emily Pike and all indigenous women and people that went missing and murdered and ain't been found. We've been going strong now for 35 minutes now, chat. We're going to try to make it to 50 minutes here. Because at 8 o'clock, like around 8 something, my wife gets out of work and I have to go pick her up. And then we have to head down to the Capitol and get ready. Today's going to mark a big day. So if anybody has TikTok, you can follow me on TikTok at Peteygreedyfrmda9, the same name on my YouTube channel. I will be live there on TikTok. So please come with me and walk with me and stand by me as we push for equal rights and more resources for our indigenous people. Now, if anybody has anything they want to talk about in particular, please hit me in the chat and we'll talk. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. Double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Now, I may not have the best life right now, but when I was young, I used to rap. I used to do music with one of my best buddies. Now he's known in the city back home. He did a couple songs. He did some songs with Conejo. He's known. So yes, when I was younger, my teenage life was the best life. I was really, really cool back in the day. Everybody would like to post up at my house. We'd be outside my house. And this is a true story, y'all. My parents can vouch because I brought all my homeboys, homegirls to my house. We'd chill in my backyard or inside. And what's crazy thing is about it is that back in the day, my parents used to vibe with my homies too. We used to all just chill and vibe at my house because my parents, they love to drink beers. My parents love to have a good time. So what better feeling was better to have your homies and your homegirls, posted up at my house, smoking, drinking, having a chill ass time. Parents getting drunk. My dad, my stepdad, one time got so drunk, y'all. My grandpa called me on my phone when I was in the hood somewhere around the block. He's all, Petey, your dad, the fire on the barbecue grill, and he's burning the tree down. Bro, I literally pulled up with my homies to the crib, got off, and you can see the flames from the front yard. You can see the flames from the front yard, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I get back to the yard. I'm running back there. I see my stepdad. He sees me. He's yo, ayúdame. He needs help turning the fire out. And then we borrowing the neighbor's barbecue grill. This nigga done burned the whole fucking neighbor's grill up, man. Ain't that some shit? So when it came down to giving back the neighbor's barbecue grill, I felt bad. I said, Dad, you're gonna have to buy them a new one, man. You burned their grill, man. Come on. So yeah, life is unfair, man. Life has no meaning if there is no fairness in the community. So I say to y'all again, today is a day where we make a change. Where we stand up and push for more resources for the indigenous people and more Amber Alerts for the indigenous people. Come with me today at 11 a.m. as we go to the Capitol and we fight for equal rights. Thank you, everybody that's tuning on in. Double tap the screen. and check out my latest videos. And don't forget to subscribe. Today we're talking about equal justice for the indigenous people in the community, and just for different people in certain. At 50 minutes, you guys, we're gonna cut the stream, so we got a couple more minutes. If anybody wants to share something in particular, wants to talk about a certain topic, please feel free to hit me in the chat. I do appreciate everybody that stopped by, came on in, and take time out of your day to give it to me. Please, let's get these likes up. There's 9 of us in here. There's 3 likes unaccounted for. So please, I appreciate it if anybody can double tap the screen. Appreciate it. It helps me in the long run, y'all. Let's start helping out low content creators that are barely coming up. Let's give them a like each time they're on the stream. Let's go like their videos. Let's repost their videos. Let's share their videos. Let's do something to remix the video. Spread the word about your low, content creator barely coming up. We got a couple more minutes on the live chat. If anybody wants to share something in particular, please do. Feel free to hit me in the chat. Double tap the screen for the ones that are unaccounted for. I appreciate if you guys can do that, please. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the like. You're awesome. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Trying to get our subscribers up. It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, y'all. So I'm trying to get my YouTube. How can I say this to you guys? I'm trying to get my my YouTube algorithm back. So let's help Petey get his algorithm back to YouTube, because right now I'm just trying to be successful too as well on TikTok, because TikTok does start, you get noticed faster on TikTok, as I see, and you get paid faster. That's what I've been told on TikTok versus YouTube. It takes a lot of criteria, a lot of videos, a lot of hard work to get something on YouTube. And I'm hoping to get that 100,000 mark in subscribers to get my plaque. That's all I want. I just want to be able to say, hey, I did it in content, and I should keep going and don't let it stop. One day we can all be a Mr. Beast, y'all. One day we all can have a Mr. Beast inside of us, and be able to say, hey, we're just another Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, Mr. Beast, Neon, all the content creators that are coming up and are known. We want to be just like them and be where they're at. So let's help out once in a great while, like the stream. Okay, chat, we only got a couple more minutes in the stream. I want to leave off in a good vibe with good energy, and I want to let you guys know that I love you guys, that I care about y'all. And everybody have a wonderful, blessed day today. LaMarshall and niggas really vibe on YouTube Live. I feel like we back to normal, and it's 2017. Where Joy and Cyrus, I love that message. Thank you guys. Springtrap, on April 23rd, I need you to do a live stream, because on that day, on April 20th, is my birthday. What? Shout out to you, Springtrap. Lamar, UFOs are actually thugs, and the UFO is a bubble connected to their brain. What? Do a live on YouTube on April 13th, because it's my birthday that day. All right. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Samara, first time seeing a gangster with tattoos. Welcome in, you guys. For everybody that's barely coming on in, double tap the screen. We only got a couple more minutes on the live stream, y'all. I do appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. April 23rd and April 13th. I'm going to mark it down on my on my calendar, fellas. All right, bud? For both of you guys, I'll mark it. I do appreciate everybody stopping on by, giving me a like. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my videos. Let's get these watch hours up. I want to leave off here with some positivity. One of my favorite influences is Nipsey Hussle. If anybody don't know who Nipsey Hussle is, do your homework, look into him. He's pushing me to do great, y'all. Springtrap. I stand by Mr. 9. I will march with you, Mr. 9. I will go through hell and back just for this. I love you, Springtrap, and you continue to do what you're doing and continue to push forward with your content creation and on your journey of walk of life. Don't let nobody get you down, bud. Don't let nobody tell you can't do something, because we're all have a great inside of us, and there's something greater than us. So please, everybody today, push for positivity and help out your fellow neighbor, even if you don't know them. Because you never know what somebody could be going through in this world. Just remember, y'all, my name is Petey. And I went through a lot of trials in my life, in which today I shouldn't be sitting here having these messages to y'all. My life should have been taken at an early age for all the stuff, all the things that I got into, you know, and that's just being raised in certain areas, you know, in the sections of the cities. Now, most of us were covered and most of us were not. I wasn't covered and protected because my family are gang related. So all my life has been ugly. Now, just today, in this day of age I am in, things have changed. I'm no more that man. I'm no that person that used to love violence, that used to condone violence, that did drugs, that condoned drugs to the youth, that didn't care about life itself. But once I started seeing ugliness and the trials that I went through my own self, not being loved by my own, it's time for a change. It was time for a change, and I started pushing for positivity in my community, doing more outreach with the youth, because that's not the ways of life, everybody. That's not the way of life to destroy. It's not the way of life. We only got a couple more minutes on the live stream, fellas, and everybody in the chat, brothers, sisters, elders, anybody that may be watching. Couple more minutes on the live stream, and then I'm gonna head out. I gotta go pick up my wife from work. So today I will be live on YouTube. We're gonna be down at the Capitol pushing for positivity and more resources and more help for the community. Being a voice for Emily Pike, being a voice for all the indigenous people, indigenous women, and people that don't have a voice, and for all the people that are still out there in the dirt that ain't been found. This is Pretty Giddy, y'all. Telling y'all to have a blessed and wonderful day and always spread positive. Lamar, what if I'm not lying and I'm telling you thugs are fallen angels and they are for powers now and have been for years? And I mean powers, I mean genetics, and I mean genetics. I mean literally whiskers and real vision, red vision. Yeah. Lamar, subscribe, brother. I would like to hear more of these stories you tell, because I do believe in UFOs. I believe in other worlds out there, because we are humans. We were created in a way, and we all are equal. We're all the same. If you look, we all have ears, mouths, nose. We're aliens too, y'all. Human aliens. Please do it. Your palm is your brain on your skin. Your skin is outer layer from inside, which makes you feel in and out. All right, y'all. This was the Petey Greedy Show. Thank you guys all for tuning on in. Everybody have a wonderful and blessed, productive day. Do not forget to spread positivity. And always help out your fellow neighbors, brothers, sisters, and elders. One love and peace and equalness. Love you guys. Later.